telomere is part of the DNA in every cell, and it's almost like a shoelace. Most of the shoelaces come with a wrapping at the end of it, and that's because to stop that particular shoelace from unraveling. If you don't have that plastic covering at the end of it, eventually it starts unraveling and you get damaged and you get shorter and shorter, right, that shoelace. Similarly in DNA, the telomere is that wrapping at the end of the DNA. So many scientists believe that if you don't protect and preserve that piece of the DNA, you're going to sort of age quicker, right? So, and that is a protein, made out of protein, and protein comes from the activation of the telomere gene. So, and therefore, they think that, if you can preserve the telomere, this DNA, this protein at the end of the DNA, with some ingredients, then it will be an anti-aging ingredient. Right? So we actually, when we launched our product in October for youth, that particular product actually will preserve the telomere. Right? We are actually a bit more complicated because we do believe in the telomere story, but we don't think it's the whole story. We believe that it's part of the aging process. It's not the only thing. And there are many other genes in the body that will also have which you need to control as well.
Telomere, would they be focusing on like one gene?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because that's all they know. It's almost like a blind man going into a room and they touch a certain part of the elephant, and you ask him, what does the elephant look like? He say, well, it looks like if he's touching the tail, he thinks the elephant looks like the tail. We are a bit more illuminated. When we walk into a room, our scientific insight provide us with a really eyes wide open vision and picture of the elephant. So we can describe the whole elephant or the whole aging process. And it involves several genes, more than just a telomere gene. So it's a genetic approach that we are using in each of our products. Matt?
But the last influenza conference, there was questions about lengthening the telomere. Do you think that's a possibility?
Oh, we already, yes, it is a possibility that,
You talked about preserving.
yes, yes. I can't grow it fast yet.
You can.
Cannot. All I know is, that's why you have to take a product as soon as possible. When you stop taking it, telomere gets chopped off again.
It was explained to me this way, that there's a number of companies that promote just one single product
Correct.
to activate that one tool. As if you take our bodies as like a dog, if you're taking just one single product, if you're concerned with the tail, why not be concerned with the entire body instead of just that tail?
Yeah.
So take the product that
Correct.
treats the
Yeah.
entire body, not just that tail.
Wow.
And more often than not, they don't really have the scientific evidence to prove and to substantiate that claim. That's the problem. I mean, you can say anything, but you cannot prove anything if you don't do the scientific studies. And many of our competitors are willing to say anything and claim anything. And for most of you, you need to ask them. I say, okay, show me the beef.
Where's the beef?
Yeah, where's the beef?
All right, Joe.
Okay.
I have a question, but I don't speak English very good, okay? My question is in Spanish, pues me tardé.
Okay, hola.
Okay, mi pregunta es, estoy tomando la Life Pack Nano
I'm taking Life Pack Nano.
and quiero saber si puedo tomar todas las demás pastillas, porque también estoy tomando CQ10, Ginkgo biloba, T-Green, y todas las que recomiendan, ¿se pueden tomar
Sí, se puede.
al mismo tiempo o hay
Sí.
que dejar espacios o qué?
No, se puede con todo. She wants to know if she's taking Life Pack and she has to take T-Green
Oh,
and the
absolutely.
other products.
Yes, yes.
She's taking about 4 different products all from us, right? Todo de nosotros.
Todas, o sea, las que recomiendan para una cosa o para la otra,
Sí.
se pueden tomar todas.
Sí, se puede.
Okay.
Yeah, they're basically your question is all of our products can be taken together
Yeah.
and you're not gonna overdose.
No, all our products, when we develop a new product, we always take into account how, we know the reality, how that when you take that product in the presence or in combination with other our pre-existing products, it's okay. Yeah.
All right.
I have one
Yeah,
question.
you sorry.
So, why didn't you guys go with Merck, and why did you choose Nu Skin? Because you came from Merck, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Have fun with that question.
That's a legitimate question.
Yeah. So, it suggests to us that on the average, the mass market consumer, when they walk into a supplement section in any of these drugstores, they don't spend more than 10 minutes looking at those products. And then, since there are hundreds, thousands of these products, they only spend 10 minutes. It's very difficult for them to appreciate the quality behind our products. And when a consumer is in that state of confusion, they tend to choose the lowest priced product. Okay? Because with the assumption that if the product doesn't work, I didn't lose a lot of money. Alright? So time and time again when we tested that, we find that it's going to be difficult for us to sort of really compete in that space without more marketing dollars spent in explaining our science and everything. So Merck came in and said, yeah, we can give you more marketing dollars and in your budget to sort of bring more exposure to your products. But that was the only thing they brought to the game or into the bid. And we said, yeah, that's good, but we are going to be a very small fish in their pond because their major business and their main business is still going to be the drug business. It's going to dwarf what the supplement business is going to be. You know, there are billions of dollars they're selling in drugs. So supplement is never going to be their major focus. Okay? So we know there's a high risk or a higher risk that if it doesn't succeed, it doesn't take them long to think, we really don't want the supplements, and we cut them off and kill our farm lands. All right? So that was a high risk there, or a significant risk, even after being bought by Merck. And we felt emotionally, we didn't start Pharmanex to be killed off that easily.
Right.
Whereas Nu Skin, when they came and we look at what they are and so on, we're going to be pretty significant. And it's going to be more difficult for Nu Skin to kill Pharmanex. Right? They really have to think long and hard. And they're going to be committed.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be a significant portion of the business.
Sure.
And the most important reality is this direct selling channel. Because if I can come in here, we thought, and time again it's been proven, if I come in here or our scientists come in here or whoever, and we tell you the story of Pharmanex, most of you, if not all of you, are far more effective in telling the story than any advertisement or any commercial. Okay?
Makes sense.
So that's really what tipped our thinking into choosing Nu Skin as a possible acquirer. Okay? So that's really what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Okay? Oh.
Yeah.
How would you handle if a doctor asked us, how come your biophotonic scanner isn't FDA approved?
Well, we did submit it to the FDA.
Okay.
But the FDA, over the last 2003, what,
13 years.
13 years,
This month.
never given it an answer. Okay, whether they're going to approve it, or whether they're going to clear it, or whether they're going to disapprove it, or whatever. Okay, they never given an answer. So I think it's safe to say the FDA feels that the scanner is not a medical device. Right? The FDA really is responsible whether to classify a measuring machine or some kind of unit and to say whether it's a medical device or not. And they feel that scanner, by measuring antioxidants, is really more in the nutrition area. has nothing to do with, frankly, with diagnosis or predictor of disease. And we never claimed that, frankly. It's really about nutrition and about nutritional status when you look at antioxidant scores.
The other portion of that, it is the laser. When we used a laser, now we use a filtered LED, but the laser was FDA approved, and it is manufactured in an FDA approved facility. You know, so to every extent that it can be FDA approved, we have made sure it is. But like he said, they've never come back and said, this is that.
The FDA has always sent inspectors to look at our manufacturing facility and everything, even though they don't classify as a medical device, they still want to make sure, and they audit how we manufacture the thing. So in a way,
I actually took an FDA official through a tour of the lab one time.
Yeah.
It's a scary moment
I
in
bet.
my life.
Yeah, they're okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thanks, Joe.
Thank you.
That was more
Have a
than
good
I did.
visit, all right?
Appreciate it.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Similar.
Ginny.